where do you guys feel like you want to clean things up the most?
Just staying hungry, just not getting satisfied. I feel like if we do that, we'll have a lot of success, especially with these early games. So, yeah.
Thanks, man. What's up?
You've been making a lot of plays that have really impacted winning. What's been your mental approach to saying, hey, when I'm out there, I'm going to make sure I'm doing something positive, whether it's scoring or rebounding or whatever the case may be?
I'm just knowing what I'm good at, doing defense first, making sure my defense is on point, because if I'm doing the right things on defense, that's going to translate to offense, and then I'm going to be able to be in a rhythm, and then whenever a shot comes to me, then I'll be able to knock it down or be able to get a dunk, be able to get a cut, and so just being ready for both sides of the floor.
What's some of the value of these non-conference games as you kind of build up toward the Big 12 of learning your teammates, adjusting to each other, learning how to play together?
I mean, like you said, just learning how to play through the ups and downs, learning how to get through these early kinks early on, so then when it gets to conference play, we're really sharp and together. And so just learning through these processes, being able to talk to each other through ups and downs, and being able to just learn through every game and continue that success through every game.
Every team is different. How would you identify what this team's kind of all about?
To be honest, we're all about just winning and being together and winning together. So I feel like that's our biggest goal, is just to win as many games as possible together and just stay positive and stay together. So, yeah.
TJ called you a big energy guy, and it feels like in burst you can provide some really impactful plays in whatever minutes you've got. How do you prepare for that mindset-wise to make sure you always have a big impact, whether you're going in for 3 or 4 minutes or 8 or 9?
I mean, just like you said, just having an impact on my team, but regardless of how many minutes I'm playing, just understanding that my time will come, and that in that time I have to produce a lot of different things, whether that's defensive rebound and just overall getting stops, and then offensively just being able to cut and get those looks at the rim and be able to pass out of those cuts too.
Seems like defensively in particular you can be a problem because of your length and athleticism on the perimeter guarding guys, but you can also, you're big enough to handle guys on the interior. How would you describe your versatility there and just how it's developed?
Just learning from guys last year like Gabe Kelcher, who was amazing on defense, and seeing how he saw the game and talking to him. And so I feel like I've learned a lot from him. He's a big mentor for me. And so just understanding how he sees the game, especially just for me, being as athletic as I am, using that to my advantage and using my IQ to my advantage as well. So I feel like all those things come into play when I play defense, and I've seen success with that.
What's the value of having a guy like Big Rob on your team? You know, just the behind-the-scenes stuff he does to help your team be as cohesive as it's been.
Yeah, Rob's our biggest leader. He's our biggest talker. On the court, he is always talking, always giving his all, always diving for the loose balls. He's always the first one on the floor, and so he does a lot of good winning things for our team. So he's seen a lot of success so far this season, and so he's going to see a lot of success as the season goes on.
Is he a funny guy? I mean, does he crack you guys up sometimes?
Absolutely. He's a really funny guy. He's a jokester. Just a high energy guy. He just always wants to have fun. Always just wants to be around people and kind of just make sure everybody's comfortable.
Thanks to me.